It's time, my busy bee bridge players, to put the concepts into practice. Boot up your laptop, your cell phone, etc., and let's get ready to shuffle! Please go to www.trickstercards.com. It takes you to here. And as you can see, there are many card playing games you can choose from, and you may be tempted to click that bridge, but don't. There's going to be some more hoops to go through if you do that. We are going to go ahead and click this play button here. Okay. Along our journey, it's going to ask you to sign up. It's going to also suggest that you choose a name as a player. I would say don't sign up right now. Just be a guest and let it choose a default name for you. And when you're ready, click the bridge button here. And this will take you. Yes, it gives us choices, which we love. Okay, see here one. And you're playing with actual live human beings here. And number 2 is if you go ahead and decide to join trickstercards.com, which, by the way, is free, that you can invite your friends and you all play at the same table. I'm jumping to 4 because this one you can compete in actual bridge tournaments. We are going to go ahead and go with this practice. We're going to play against bots, aka robots. So click that practice. Now it's giving us some choices here, but we're going to go ahead and control our own destiny and click More Game Rules. And that is going to bring us here. The left side is what usually comes up. And so I want to make sure you pick rubber. Yeah, don't let your imagination get away from you. Whoops, see, I got too excited there. The only other change is what I have here circled, is to show all hands. And I want us to do that because if you have watched our past videos, that's how we started, everyone having the hands up. Not as in getting robbed, but our card hands were up. So you click, after you do that, you click Create. Create right here. And it goes here. This is where the magic beans begin. You will see as we go through Trickster cards, they really do make things a lot easier, and you'll see some suggestions along the way. At this point, you're probably going, what is this HCP by these people's names and the numbers? Well, it's signifying the strength of their hands. The higher the number, the more strength the hand has, or more value, as we have spoken about before. At present, we're not going to talk about HCP, though we will do a tutorial on that later. We just want you to know the higher the number, the stronger the hand, and we will go forward with our strategies that we normally do. Now, we can see here that Wes put across a 1 heart, and our computer has suggested that we go with 2 of diamonds. And so, thus we shall. Okay, so we bid 2 diamonds here. And going over our threshold 6, that's 6 tricks, plus the 2 diamonds that we bid, that equals 8 tricks that we need. Wow, my partner, went bold with 2 spade bid. How about that? Now, I think that he may be signifying to me, saying, you know what? We're strong in diamonds. You know I'm strong in spades. Maybe you're strong in clubs and in hearts. Well, unfortunately, I only have 1 heart. Well, we all have just 1 heart, but I mean, in this hand, I just have 1 heart. So I know that our goal, as you can see from our last vlog, which was NT No Trump bid strategy, that we normally want to go for no trump because it's the top dog to bid. But in this case, I can't really go with that. I would have to say 3 diamonds. Uh, okay, my partner may be a little shocked by that bid, and yeah, he just may want to. Nah, he's not gonna do anything because he's a bot, and so he's not gonna punch me or scold me in any way. But hey, we're looking at this, and again we go with okay, 3 diamonds is now what we bid. Threshold is 6. We have to go above the threshold of 6 tricks. So that's 3. 6 plus 3 equals 9 tricks. So that is basically where we are at. Okay, Map won the bid with 3 diamonds. And I do want to give you kind of a clear scenario because I know many of you know that, okay, the person who wins the bid plays for both themselves and their partner. But I'm going to give you a scenario just of clarification. Let's say, for instance, that Map had bid 1 diamond and that Carlos bid 3 diamonds. Many may assume that because Carlos bid 3 diamonds, they would play for themselves and play for Map. But it comes down to the initiator of the suit that eventually won the bid. In this case, it would be Map. Okay, on to the play. We got Queen of Spades that was played by East, and then Map had Carlos play the Ace of Spades. They got the trick, and you can see down here it's indicated that 1 trick of 9 tricks that they need has been completed. Now, we are awfully slim on these hearts, so let's go ahead and concentrate on another suit. We are going to play that 3 of clubs. Hey, what happened to the 3 of clubs? Yeah, I did not capture the transaction on that one too well, but the king of clubs did end up winning. What we're going to do now is we're going to switch control. Map is control, you can tell because their cards are highlighted. We're going to switch control over to Carlos. This control switch, I call switcheroo, but in bridge they call it transportation because you're transporting from one controlled individual, or also we always want to be in control, to another individual. And we're going to do so with the 2 of clubs. Yes, so Map went ahead and played their 2 of clubs, and then they had Carlos play their Ace of clubs, and now Carlos is in control. Okay, we're kind of weak on these hearts, but is there a way to sacrifice a trick and maybe capture the rest from that point forward? Let's see if this risky move will help us or bury us. Well, we went ahead and played that 3 of hearts, and yes, East took it down with their Jack of hearts. And now, okay, let's see what West East is going to do. Yes, West went ahead and led with their Ace of hearts. And, you know, they were kind of limited on their choices. If they would have played any other card, they would have lost. And they had no idea that Map only had 2 of diamonds. And therefore, their Ace of hearts got trumped with the 2 of diamonds. Now, I have to show this because we are really going to be using the transporter. I mean, we're going to be using this switcheroo transportation thing. So buckle in. You may get a little dizzy from all of these particles whizzing around. But here comes a slide that's going to show you 5 switcheroos, 5 transportation, however you want to. Ooh, yeah, we got some ping pong going on here. Zigzag the controls here as we are. And you can see the signification by each highlighted hand. First, Carlos is highlighted, then it transports over to Map. They're highlighted, then transports back to Carlos. They're highlighted, then transports back to Map, highlighted, and then lastly, it goes to Carlos, who's now highlighted. And you know what? Doing this 5-time transportation got them their 9 tricks. Bravo! Yeah! North and South got the rest here. We can see they got all the trumps. So Carlos is going to play the 7 of spades, and you'll see it disappeared here. And we went from 9 tricks to 10 tricks, and the computer says you got the rest. Okay, we don't get to see it, but we know that we got 12 tricks here. This really demonstrates how powerful a strategy tool that transportation is. And especially when you have control. You have control in the sense that you have won the bid. So Map got to control what Carlos was doing and got to see all their cards. Now, I would put across to you, to get a better grasp, we have a live version coming out of this. That actually is going to be a live version, but a different hand giving you a different perspective. A different perspective. So go ahead and subscribe so you get notified of this live feed. And that way we can transport our bridge knowledge to where I haven't a clue, but somewhere.